The time of the next London train."
"It leaves in three quarters of an hour," returned the innkeeper with alacrity. "You can easily catch it." Joseph's position was one of considerable weakness. On the one hand, it would have been well to avoid the direct line of railway, since it was there he might expect his nephews to lie in wait for his recapture. On the other, it was highly desirable, it was even strictly needful, to get the bill discounted ere it should be stopped. To London, therefore, he decided to proceed on the first train, and there remained but one point to be considered: how to pay his fare. Joseph's nails were never clean. He ate almost entirely with his knife. I doubt if you could say he had the manners of a gentleman, but he had better than that, a touch of genuine dignity. Was it from his stay in Asia Minor? Was it from a strain in the Finsbury blood, sometimes alluded to by customers? At least, when he presented himself before the station master, his salaam was truly oriental. Palm trees appeared to crowd about the little office, and the simoon or the bulbul, but I leave this image to persons better acquainted with the East. His appearance, besides, was highly in his favour. The uniform of Sir Faraday, however inconvenient and conspicuous, was at least a costume in which no swindler could have hoped to prosper, and the exhibition of a valuable watch and a bill for £800 completed what deportment had begun. A quarter of an hour later, when the train came up, Mr. Finsbury was introduced to the guard and installed in a first-class compartment, the station-master smilingly assuming all responsibility. As the old gentleman sat waiting the moment of departure, he was the witness of an incident strangely connected with the fortunes of his house. A packing-case of cyclopean bulk was borne along the platform by some dozen of tottering porters, and ultimately, to the delight of a considerable crowd, hoisted on board the van. It is often the cheering task of the historian to direct attention to the designs and, if it may be reverently said, the artifices of Providence. In the luggage van, as Joseph was borne out of the station of Southampton East upon his way to London, the egg of his romance lay, so to speak, unhatched. The huge packing-case was directed to lie at Waterloo till called for, and addressed to one William Dent Pitman, and the very next article, a goodly barrel jammed into the corner of the van, bore the superscription M. Finsbury, 16 John Street, Bloomsbury. Carriage paid. In this juxtaposition the train of powder was prepared, and there was now wanting only an idle hand to fire it off. End of Chapter 3.